We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Flaherty will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For San Diego, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Greg Garcia.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Garcia, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. from the stretch.
Ball left outside.
Gwynn at second with 2 down. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 2-2.
3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Chris Paddock will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Line drive, base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box now, Enos Slaughter, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Machado in foul ground, and this will land foul. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In his career, Edmonds is still likely floating around from the major milestone he reached yesterday, that being 400 career home runs.
Matty, what a number he hit yesterday. 400 homers. You know what that signifies to me? That this guy has been great for so long. You're talking about an offensive presence that has carried his team. Guys like Mike Piazza, Mark Teixeira, they're right around that 400 number, and those guys were great players.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that misses. 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate now, Rogers Hornsby, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll come into this one at 328. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
In now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Change up low, 2-0.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Joe Torre is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Three and 2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Softly hit here to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's one that misses to the Friar shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses. 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's Manny Machado now. From the stretch, unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
No one out with a runner at second. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 7.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Benito Santiago, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Will Myers. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
At the plate, Chris Paddock, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike 1.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Throw to Hornsby. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, and the leadoff man is gone to start the home second. So one away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And it's still 3-1. Back to the top of the order now. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball back outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter number 5.
Digging in, Greg Garcia.
Greg Garcia.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Get down 1-1.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Got a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Torrey will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Cardinals,
Bottom of the third now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Enos Slaughter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him third best on this Cardinals ball club. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Popped him up. Tatis is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jim Edmonds will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Myers is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rogers Hornsby, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. He's set. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
called strike on the change. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Now batting, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. A jumping catch at second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Will Myers looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 the count. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Padres leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready now, Joe Torre. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, Joe Torre.
The pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pops this one up. Tatis shading to his right, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. Cards lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Chris Paddock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chris Paddock.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Greg Garcia.
So striding in, Greg Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here 3 to 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Enos Slaughter. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Two and 0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
1 out, nobody on. And that's over. 3-1.
Count 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready once again, Stan Musial. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the...
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
2 out with the man at first. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
1-2.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Padres 1. At the plate now, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, number 19.
He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special. Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Comes set and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and it's fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's a look over to first. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
The likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Gwynn rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Jason Isringhausen, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 44, Jason Isringhausen.
And in steps Manny Machado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Machado makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Striding in once again, Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And the 2-1. 3-1. Will Myers would be next. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Cardinals 4 and the Friars 2. Cal Quantrill will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Yadier Molina stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's set, and the payoff pitch. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Lou Brock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Lou Brock.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. High hop, and he barehands it. One there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's set, and the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Now a move over to first, back in standing.
He's going.
The 1-0 home. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 5-2. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Stepping up to the plate, Will Myers. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's it.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Myers is retired to kick off the inning. Ryan Klesko will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for San Diego, number 30, Ryan Klesko.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The average entering play at a cool 330. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's another 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Greg Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Giovanni Gallegos takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Greg Garcia will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for San Diego. They trail 5-2. Tim Hill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Enos Slaughter.
Enos Slaughter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
So stepping in, Stan Musial. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the Man. Hill, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Jim Edmonds. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Two out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Next to the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer, lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now the pitch. pulled toward right center field. Slaughter is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago. Ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 out here and a runner at second. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Will Myers will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that pitch is out.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two down, runners at first and second. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Padres 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Emilio Pagan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Rogers Hornsby. From the stretch.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
One and one.
Inside, ball 1.
Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Garcia backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now that's first baseman Albert Pujols.
Standing in, Albert Pujols. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with one down. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a liner. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Craig Stammen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Yadier Molina will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. As a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Paul Goldschmidt will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1.
No, inside.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Padres 3. Bruce Sutter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 42, through.
So digging in now, Austin Hedges. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Pham comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slaughter is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Runner at second, one away, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. One out and a runner on second base. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on. That's yanked yanked into the stands, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw to Hornsby. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Redbirds hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jack Flaherty earns his first win of the season. Bruce Sutter records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.